Book 2, Exodus, God's deliverance and the establishment of his covenant. Exodus 1 to 18, the narrative of Israel's oppression in Egypt. The call of Moses, the plagues, and the Exodus. Exodus 19 to 24, the giving of the law at Mount Sinai, including the Ten Commandments. Exodus 25 to 40, instructions for building the tabernacle and the establishment of worship practices. Moses was chosen by God to lead the Israelites out of Egypt. Pharaoh was the ruler of Egypt who resists Moses' demand to free the Israelites. Aaron and Miriam, Moses' siblings, and the Israelites were the people who are freed from slavery. The key themes being is deliverance, God's power to free his people from oppression, the covenant, the establishment of the law and the Ten Commandments as part of the covenant between God and Israel, faith and obedience, the importance of trusting and obeying God's commands, God's presence, the guidance of the Israelites by God through Moses, the plagues, and the pillar of cloud and fire. Symbolism and imagery. The Passover lamb represents salvation and deliverance from judgment. Its blood protects the Israelites from death, foreshadowing Jesus as the ultimate Passover lamb. The plagues symbolize God's judgment against Egypt's false gods and the oppression of the Israelites. Showcasing his power and authority, they also foreshadow the Passover, emphasizing themes of deliverance and redemption. The tabernacle represents God's presence among his people and the covenant relationship, emphasizing holiness and worship. Practical application. Trust in God's plan. Like the Israelites, believers are encouraged to trust God's plan, even in difficult times. Obedience to God's commands. Following the moral and ethical guidelines from Exodus helps in living a life that aligns with God's will. Value of deliverance. Recognizing the significance of spiritual deliverance and freedom in the Christian life. The original audience was the Israelites, newly freed from slavery and receiving God's laws and instructions for living as his covenant people. Understanding the context helps in interpreting the laws and instructions as foundational to the Jewish faith and communal identity. This second book was also written by Moses, as was Genesis. It was generally thought to have been written during or shortly after the Israelites' exodus, hence the name, from Egypt around 1446 to 1406 BC.